Hi, my name is Aikman. I studied game development at the Academy of Art University, and now I am a senior technical artist at Blizzard Entertainment. When I was young, I always enjoyed drawing and imagining fantastical creatures or machines. When introduced to computers, I started playing video games and then making digital art. I saw the opportunity to combine the two by making art for games and began researching a career in games in high school. I emailed a couple artists in the industry that I'd found online for advice, and I put together my own digital art project in high school. From there, I went on to attend the Academy of Art University so I could focus my studies and learn more from industry professionals. One of my favorite aspects of working in the games industry is really the creative problem solving that I get to do in my own work and when helping others with theirs. Together, we get to see our efforts in an interactive medium that we share with the world, and I find that pretty exciting. I think my greatest motivation during college was really just taking ownership over the development loop of learning something, putting it into practice, and getting that work in-game. The learning stage here could range from just seeking out new techniques from an instructor to having a specific obstacle that must be researched to overcome. The practice stage involves just that, putting in the time. You may not get it right at first, but you'll gain experience with each attempt. Then you should take what you've worked on and get it in-game. This could mean a variety of different things depending upon your focus, but it's important to become familiar with working in the actual game engine. I'd say that my work-life balance has gone through phases based upon the project or task I was working on. I find that I'll become engrossed in seeing through whatever I'm working on to its best implementation, and I'll end up naturally putting in more time than is expected. Then I'll ease back into a more regular and healthy routine. That's also true of my work today. I have a lot of moments I'm proud of for my education until now, one of the earliest of which is winning the first place for character art at the Academy of Art Spring Show. Shortly after that, I started my first job in an indie studio. I got to showcase the game I was working on at GDC. I worked at a previs company in LA using Unreal Engine, which gave me the opportunity to work on blockbuster films and shows like War for the Planet of the Apes, Call of the Wild, and The Orville. I got to work on games like Borderlands Game of the Year Edition, XCOM 2, Marvel Avengers, and even a brand new IP when working at Blind Squirrel Games. And now I get to work for one of my most favorite game companies of all time, Blizzard Entertainment, which really is a blessing. My best advice for students would be to treat your education like a career rather than just getting through school. High school tends to train students to achieve by completing assignments that have distinct guidelines. But in the actual workplace, you'll be expected to set standards for yourself and often go beyond what is asked of you. Don't focus on comparing yourself with your peers. Look to gain practical experience from your favorite instructors, from tutorials, from ArtStation, or anywhere you see industry-level work. Try to build a small portfolio of finished work that reflects what you want to do in the industry. And if you aren't sure what that means, or even what you want to focus on, reach out to industry professionals. They might not all have time to respond, but many will be more than willing to help. Finally, remember that when applying for a job, interviewers mainly want to know what your experience is and what your personality is. It's very important to be able to work well with others, so it's good to practice that with group projects. You don't have to know how to do everything or the right answer to every interview question. That's impossible. People just want to know that you'll be able to or can learn how to succeed at the job and that you'll be easy to work with along the way.